Welcome to another episode of Diary of a Wannabe Comedian with me, Belle, a wannabe comedian. So I got quite a few comedy gigs in the diary for next year already, so January and February. There was one I applied and I said, I'm really sad. I actually can do any of these dates, thinking they would come back and give me one of the dates across 2 months. Yeah, across January and February. And they came back and gave me 3 dates, 2 in January and 1 in February. So that should be interesting because I don't have any new material. Unlike Ricky Gervais, I have not sat down and written. I have basically just drunk and eaten. So yeah, first week of January when I get home, because I'm still in Kent, I have a New Year's resolution. Would you call it that? Not really. I should have been doing it anyway. It's just something I need to do, which is write 18 minutes of comedy every day. Can't remember where that came from. Pretty sure that was something Jamie Jackson said about 18 minutes. Someone did anyway. So yeah, that's my wish. I don't have an awful lot to say because I really have only drunk and eaten since we last spoke. I did find an article about old Nostradamus, and I was going to go through that, but it's depressing. It really is. He's basically just predicting serious war in Europe. Now, I don't know whether that's to do with, Ukraine and Russia and expanding out. I don't know, but that's pretty much it for 2025. And what else does he say? Let me find it. Oh, that was it. Yeah, a great pestilence from the past returns. No enemy more deadly under the skies. Good grief, please do not tell me that COVID is coming back. Or he could be referring to the Labour government, let's face it. Oh, that's something that's funny. I don't think it was meant to be funny, but it is funny. So Kemi Badenoch, who is the leader of the Conservative Party in the UK, kicked up a fuss saying that UK Reform were faking their membership numbers because they got a counter that's ticking up. And they were saying that they're faking their numbers. So she kicked up a fuss, and Nigel Farage said, they are real. I'm happy to disclose, show you whatever evidence you need, provided you do the same. Because what happened, that's right, I'll take a step back. Basically, UK Reform has overtaken Conservative in membership numbers, and that's what started Kemi Badenoch off. She started kicking off about it. Anyway, yeah, so he said, I'll show you mine if you show me yours, basically. And he has shown all the top newspapers. They've all seen the evidence that it's genuine. And if you look at the counter now, because I've sat there and watched a bit of it yesterday, and you can see it ticking up. So she's been an amazing advert for UK Reform. I think it's very funny. One thing I do think about old Nigel Farage is there's definitely transparency there, which is seriously lacking everywhere else in politics. Wherever you look, it's lacking. Certainly Labour. I mean, they don't tell you anything at all. And what are the Tories up to? What were the Tories up to? We had no idea. Half the mess we're in is because of stuff they did or didn't do. So, yeah, for him to say, come and have a look, guys, open door, I think that's kind of refreshing. And we could do with a bit of transparency in our political system. So, gone straight to a bit of politics. A little bit of politics, as Ben Elton would say. That's it, I think. I'm probably going to wait and do my sort of roundup of 2024, some sort of roundup, not really sure. I'm going to wait and do that on Thursday because not a lot will have happened between now and then. Just more drinking and eating, really. Have a great new year and I'll speak to you next year. Much love and gratitude.